You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. Kylie Adams is suing Stacey Barkin in the amount of $5,000. Ms. Adams claims she lost a major brand deal and says her friend is to blame because the fellow influencer posted a photo of her online against her wishes.
Saying that she owes you some $5,000. At one time, though, based on the complaint, you were her mentor. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So tell me why you're in here suing her. What happened?
So I'm in here suing her because I lost over $5,000 due to her. So I'm a TikTok influencer, so is she. I've been doing this for about 5 years. In the last year, I became big because big brands started hitting me up. So with these brand partnerships, you get invited to trips. Stacey got invited to Las Vegas for her brand. She invited me to go with her. But the thing is, our brands compete against each other. So when she invited me, I was skeptical about going. And I was like, okay, we can go. As long as you don't post me, I can't be in any pictures, nothing on social media, because that would ruin my reputation.
You still
So
took your
if you were
ass.
skeptical about going, why
Why did you go?
I wanted to go with her to help her out because she wouldn't stop begging me. And I was like, as long as we agree on this one thing, do not post me.
All right, so stop right there. You asked her to go to Vegas.
Yes.
Did you beg her to go to Vegas? Did you hound her? Did you kept asking her over and over and over to go to Vegas?
I would say, with all due respect, she's a grown woman. I asked her because she's my friend.
Did you ask her more than once?
Yes.
You was begging.
Because
You
I'm
was
an
begging, ho.
influencer, but it's not
You
a
didn't have the
space-
kind of following she had.
I have a big following. I just didn't know the people who were there as much, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to have her there as a friend, but also it's a really good networking opportunity. There's a lot of good people there, you know, it's...
But it was really designed to help you.
I thought it was mutually beneficial. I did a post, but she wasn't like with me in it next to me. I didn't tag her in it. She was kind of just like in the background. Like the post is about me, like when we
Your
go to these
Honor,
events.
I have even text messages of me saying, as long as you do not post me. I have them right here.
Let me see that. And I
Let
want
me
to
see
know
her.
who has a copy of the post. I want to see the post.
And I
I
have the
wanna
post
see
right
the
here.
post,
I am
too.
very clear, lit up
Let
in
me
this
see the
picture.
post.
It's obvious, it's
Okay,
me. And it's obvious that when you post a picture, influencers that post things, they know that everyone is gonna see details, everything, because they're interested in you. They're like your fans.
All right, let's look at the post. All right, help me understand, Kylie, what I'm looking at.
Now you see clear as day. She's posting. She's posing too. She's posing. Her friend got her tongue sticking out. Like, come on now. Like, somebody got to take some accountability here. Why would you be posing all hard if you see your friend taking a picture knowing she's thirsty for them pics? Come on now. If I was her, I would have been like doing one of these. This. I would have been like, you know, tiptoeing like, come on now. You know what you was doing, ho.
So she's taking a selfie. I had no idea she was doing that. I was looking that way, but she obviously, when she posted this, she knew that everyone could see me. Like, how can you post that and not think of our agreement? That was the whole point of me going, to not be in a photo, to not be seen.
Why do you didn't think of the agreement while you was posing all hard? You was literally posing for the picture, knowing she was thirsty for the pics and all that influence stuff. So you can't go hard on her like you didn't know either. And you know you have money on the line. You should have been ducking and weaving and oh.
In anything.
I mean, I posted it because we take content there. I mean, it's a huge crowded place with a bunch of people who are taking content. Like, there's gonna be so many people taking videos, so many photos. Like, it's kind of assumed that when you're there, you're gonna be captured in the background of any post. You know what I'm saying?
But I only went with you with this agreement. So it's like, how is that not on your head?
Well, you were coming to Vegas. You didn't have to come to the clubs. There's so many other things. There's photo shoots. You could have just been in the background talking.
Exactly.
There's dinners. Like, you didn't have to come to the
The whole point of me
club.
going with you was to be with you. What do you mean, no point of going to the clubs?
Like,
I mean, the
you
point
could have
of you
just been there to
taking
support me.
was because you didn't have anyone else to go with.
Okay, well, I still was gonna go to it with or without you. I was just inviting
But
you.
you needed her for support. Let's be honest about this.
I wouldn't say I
But
needed her.
you put your relationship with the brand that you represent at risk. Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
Because I trusted her, and I understand what you're asking, but I trusted her in our agreement. I wasn't going to be posting anything. I didn't post anything because I knew I couldn't.
But you
Right.
did get content.
Right. You were at a competitor's brand's
snitching
event.
quick.
Of course you couldn't post anything. Of course. That goes
Of
without
course.
saying. You didn't have an agreement with Sue and John and Mary and Ashley and all the other people who were there. Why would you put yourself at risk like that?
Here's the thing. You can bring friends, right? So I knew that maybe I could be in the back of anything, but I went with her. She's been posting with this brand, sharing every day what they're doing, the
Right.
content.
Right.
So it was crucial that I wasn't in her pictures or videos. The random people that didn't really matter, that wouldn't have affected me the way that.
wouldn't
But it would.
But we had an agreement.
Right.
But it would have been someone else if it weren't.
Right.
Well, you shouldn't have posted it.
Right.
Both of you are dead wrong. You shouldn't have posted
Right.
it. You got her to come with you because you needed quote unquote comfort. What you needed was you needed her to help you navigate this situation. Let's be honest.
Yes.
And then you're like so focused on yourself
Yeah.
in the selfie that you did not even, it would have taken you a half of a second to have literally turned that phone at an angle so that she wouldn't have been in the picture. And when you saw her in the picture, why did you post it?
This one I looked good in, and my beauty is my brand, and I wasn't really thinking of the background. Like, it's a beautiful photo, it's got nice colors, it's a good aesthetic. I'm in the foreground. I thought that's what people would focus on. My beauty is my brand, so my face was looking good.
My face is lit up, but yours is dark.
Well, I think it's easy to say that because everyone else is cut out of it right now. Of course,
But
you're
your
the focal
face is
point.
even dark. Like, don't say that.
I'm glowing. Like, I'm in blue.
I'm the one glowing in the photo.
Maybe I should just take a coffee break and leave them in here and let them just.
And I'll take one with you because she could have easily blur her out the background, all that, but she was still cheating and posing for it. So that's why I'm just confused. And then, but the way she's talking, the friend, she's willing to sacrifice her for her brand. Let's just say that. And a lot of people do a lot of things for money. She's one of them girls. You can tell she would throw you underneath the bus, pay the fare, and get on and be like, take a left here on down Philadelphia. Man, it's people like that. You gotta really be careful. You gotta keep them at a distance. And you know, because she still got paid. She still got her money. She still got the free trip. She still got everything that she was promised. And you just looking out there looking stupid with your bus pass.
Go at it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
We were friends,
doesn't
and
make
it hurts to
sense to
see
me.
because business deals, they come and go. Brands will drop you as soon as a little controversy happens. Like, I could be in a group of people and be eating bread and partnered with a gluten-free brand, and they drop me. Am I gonna sue my friend for that? No, because those opportunities are so much money.
Why did you sue her for $5,000? And I'm going to rule in this case. What's the basis of the $5,000 damage?
Because the big brand that I was partnered with, that was the agreement. I would post 5 photos. This was our agreement, and they were going to give me $5,000.
Why her face stuck like that?
And it's lost. I have an email here that
Let me
says,
see.
I woke up the next morning with a bunch of text messages from fans, everything, and I got that email from my brand that says that they will cancel our agreement and I will no longer receive anything.
And what was your reaction when that was canceled? When her agreement with her brand was canceled? What was your reaction?
It's unfortunate because she's my friend, so I was upset for her.
Wow.
But like I was saying, like, this happens all of the time. Like, the connection she made, I gave her a free trip that was a value of a couple $1,000s. She met up with people that are valuable that she met at that trip that could lead to other brand deals. So I think I provided equal, if not more, value with that trip. So it's not just a $5,000 here. It's like, it's a holistic thing.
I was
of building
already
your
doing brand trips before.
I
And you'll
read
do
in
them
your
after.
I
We
read
stitched
in your
each other.
response to the complaint that you offered her a job.
I did, yes. I offered her to be my assistant when she was down and out, you know, like things happen.
I
Right.
had to chuckle. I mean, here
That's
she
rich.
is. She's
That's
helped
so
you build your
rich.
company, whether you're willing to admit it. She took you under her wing.
I think we both helped each other, yeah.
She helped you get to where you are, and then she loses this brand account, and then you say, oh, and by the way, you can be my assistant.
Absolutely.
I would have told you to go to hell.
Cause that's it right there. Even me and homegirl in the back is agreeing. Because why would you offer someone, to be? She has to work now. I mean, and granted, 5 pictures to make $5,000 and working as your assistant to make $5,000 is 2 different shifts. I'm pretty sure one requires less than 30 minutes. She can probably take 5 pictures in 30 minutes, and working for you for $5,000 is gonna cost her way more than 80 hours, probably 160 hours. The way she's gonna pay her, that's cold. That's cold. You can't. She still got bills to pay with that 5,000. She can't call AT&T and be like, "Oh, well, I made $5,000 worth of contacts." They'd be like, "Okay, well, send them this way for referral fees, and then we'll talk about it. But until then, we're still cutting you off. So good luck." So that's crazy. Some people are just so greedy and weird. This is like you got to stay away from them. And that type of chick, you got to stay away from. And people like that. And I'm pretty sure she showed her colors already, but she gave me like she's kind of naive, or she was oblivious, or something, like benefit of the doubt. But those type of people, you can't get benefit of the doubt, and on top of that, you gotta take responsibility that you put yourself in that predicament, because you know damn well you wasn't supposed to be there with the ops. Come on now.
I would have.
I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I meant
Well,
it as like
how
a
did you mean it?
helping my friend. Like when she's down, like I don't want to see her struggling. So if she needs help, like if she wants a percentage of my profits, like absolutely. And if something happened to me, I would hope she'd do the same for me.
But it's because of you. It's not like this happened to me.
No,
on
it's
I'm telling you, it
it's
could
not
have been
just on
1,000
her.
people at that
This
event.
is not on her. You are a businesswoman. You are an influencer. You went to a competitor's brand's event
Exactly.
in Las Vegas. You were skeptical.
Just if I was working for Pepsi, I would not take my butt to a Coca-Cola event, taking pictures, smiling, all that. Because Pepsi would give me a nice little call. Okay, well, since you want to be in Coca-Cola's face all day, go ahead and pack your box and work over there, and let's see how they treat you. You can't do that when it comes to rivalry and competitive with these companies. These people are cutthroat. You can't. It's from the small brands to the larger brand, and the larger they are, the more careful you have to be. So, and she didn't force you to go. She didn't kidnap your child and say, "Oh, if you don't go to Vegas, it's gotta be a fallout episode."
By your own testimony, because I'm ruling on this, I don't want to hear any more from you. You were skeptical. You went to this knowing that this could be a problem, which is why you had this agreement with her. Now, she did not keep the agreement. She said she was so focused on her own self that she didn't really focus on the fact that you were in the background. And it caused you to lose an important relationship. But you have to take some responsibility too, because you should not have gone. You should not have gone. So if you were gonna put your relationship with your
Exactly.
brand at risk by going there, that was a very foolish mistake. You should not have posted that picture. Even after you took that picture, you should have looked and understood that she was in the background and that she could have been recognized. And therefore, I am going to enter judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,500. But if you all ever show up in my courtroom with this kind of craziness again, there will be hell to pay. Do you understand? This should have never happened. This should have never happened. And now you all have fallen out and you've gone your separate ways. But you both bear responsibility in the situation, and that is the reason for my ruling. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,500. We will stand adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Hatchett has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $2,500.
I told you I was right.
Okay, well, brand deals come and go. I'm just sorry that this affected our friendship and our deals together as well.
Coming up,
I watch you from the
Right. Talk about I told you I was right. You didn't tell me shit. Like you should have not take your butt there, and you would have had $2,500 more dollars in your pocket. And stop acting like you've never been to Vegas. Vegas is not all that. So that's just crazy for you to take your butt down there, and then that's costing the fees for this, and I mean, I'm pretty sure they got a little check for this little show, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like know what your surrounding is, know who really got your good interest at heart. Because if I knew I had a friend and I want to go to Vegas, but I know that's gonna compromise something, I would have said don't go. I was like, it's okay, because I don't want you to lose out on your deal and everything like that and mess up our friendship. I would just try to invite somebody else, or I don't know, a fling, or just go by yourself and just try to network. I mean, you was there to network anyway, so go there and network. Why, why take someone with a you can possibly burn a bridge and all that. So I think the ruling was fair, because 2,500, because you got to take some responsibility in that case too. So what do you think? What would you guys do? Would you guys take him to court? Would you beat him up? Would you still be friends with him? And like I said, I don't know, I'll be friends with her, but we can't leave money on the table. So I feel like I would go ahead and we could still do some business and all that, but I have to you know, deal with her from with a distance, love or whatever, because she's still a human being, because it's got at a distance, and just take it from there. So yeah, shoot.